Hi everyone, so I've just measured the valve clearance on the VOGE 900, or is it BMW? Who knows these things? Who knows these things? Okay, so you can do this as well, even if you have never done it before. I tell you how. Take Xanax, so you be relaxed and you spend 3 hours removing all the things on your bike, and gently, and then you clean everything, and then you cover the intake, air intake, and there is the hose for the injectors, and you make sure you are either inside or it's not, the wind is not blowing heavily, so no dust gets in there. Oh, by the way, you disconnected the battery before you started everything. You remove the cylinder head, you undid these two screws, which nobody tells you, I mean the manual doesn't tell you, on either side, and you pushed forward the radiator assembly after removing the guard. Pushed it forward, put shit here so it doesn't move. Okay. To remove the cylinder head, you remove the just pull these out, and you undo the bolts and you remove the cylinder head. You don't touch these bolts here. You don't need to remove the spark plugs which are in there. Okay, so what's what? These are the camshafts. That is a lobe on the camshaft. There's one cylinder under here, one cylinder under here. Intake camshaft, exhaust camshaft under there. We are going to measure under the lobes. Under the lobes there are the rocker arms which are sitting on springs, and we are going to push in our feeler gauge in between the lobe and the rocker arm. The lobe is this little oval thing which looks like a human tongue. Okay, so you need to put this in the position when special position to measure it, which is called top dead center. There is top dead center for the cylinder 1, there is a top dead center for cylinder 2. To put it in top dead center, cylinder 1, it's not in the manual. You unscrew the plastic cap plug, whatever, here, and you attack this with the Torx. You can turn this, and when you are turning it, you are turning the crankshaft. It turns via the chain, the timing chain, the camshafts. You are turning it until the notch on the sprocket wheel aligns with the other one, and this lobe is pointing up and forward. That lobe is pointing towards the camera. This is top dead center cylinder 1 position. To get to measure the cylinder 2, you turn it again, and there are notches on the other side of each sprocket again, so you turn it until the notches which look the exact same, and nothing is indicates that it's a different thing. On other bikes there is a viewing hole which tells you top dead center 1, top dead center 2. This doesn't have it. It's stupid. So you turn it until the other lines will be parallel, horizontal, face each other, how you say it, and these lobes will point upwards-ish. And then you can measure it. First start measuring this side, intake side, and which should be between these values. So you put in the 0.15 millimeter, which was in between. If it fits under that lobe and under that lobe, then you are good. And you try the 0.20. For me the 0.20 doesn't fit, and then you put, if it fits for you, try the 0.25 millimeter. If the 0.25 fits, that's not good. You will need to change the shims nut in this video. Okay, then you measure the exhaust side. For me, cylinder 1 exhaust side was not good. I could only fit in the 0.20, so it's off by some. It's not good. And on the cylinder 2, for me, the intake was also good, 15, but the exhaust was even worse. I could only fit in the 0.15, like on the intake, so that's off by about 0.10, 15, 20, whatever millimeter. So not good. So I will need to remove this plate here with all the bolts, this chain cover, and I will have to remove the exhaust camshaft, so this rod shaft which is under there, and there will be the rocker arms, and on the top of the rocker arms there are those little circles, like a little flat battery which goes into your watch, and I will need to put in different ones, so I get to this measurement. Okay, so I think I told you everything. Yeah, this filler gauge, this is a branded one, but you don't need the branded one. I also have the AliExpress filler gauge, which is, I measured, it's the same, it's good. It's a little bit easier to work with the filler gauge, which is in angle, so like an L, letter L, because from behind, when you're putting it in there, it's a little bit easier to measure the exhaust values. All right. What else? Yeah, I try to show you with one hand how to do this. So I don't know. I am in TDC once. I'm measuring that. Oh, and make sure these do not get stuck to each other. They get stuck to each other sometimes. Make sure you are only holding one. And also the AliExpress version comes apart, so you are moving it around, and then this comes loose. So you are doing this. You are following the lobe gently downwards, and you will feel there is some resistance, and if you can push it, you see the end is coming out on the other side, just below the lobe. See? So that's a measurement, and so I was able to put in the 0.15. 0.20, I might be able to put in the 0.20 as well, but only with force, and that's not the point of this exercise. You need to be gentle. So you can actually push down the rocker arm sometimes, which is under there, with a lot of force, but I cannot now, so you shouldn't do that. So this is called filler gauge. It supposes that you should be gentle. Okay, at this lobe you are measuring from here, it's easier, and these lobes also from here, and those ones from behind you will not see shit, but that's checking wall clearance for you on this bike.